Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Of course, I had to come back and show you guys how I got this hair from my last look. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I took this hair from black to blonde. She's got some ombre vibes to her, a little bit of routage. I love the way that this wig came out. So I'm super excited to show you guys how I got this look. The hair that I'm going to be working with today is from Tinashe Hair Company. I was literally almost not about to bleach this hair because the wig that they sent over was so pretty. She's super long. She's 24 inches and really full. She has 180% density, and yeah, this hair was just super silky and I was loving the texture of it and everything, but I already had my mind on bleaching this wig, and I bought all the products for it, so I went ahead and bleached it. But yes, I just wanted to throw that out there because this hair is so pretty. But anyways, I'm moving on to the tutorial. So to bleach this hair, I did use the L'Oreal Quick Blue powder lightener. For my first process, I'm going to go in with 30 volume developer as well as 20 volume developer. For the bottom portion of the hair, I'm going to go in with my 20 volume developer first because this portion is going to be sitting in the bleach a little bit longer than like the frontal part or like the crown part of the hair. So I want to make sure that I'm not using anything too heavy on that area just because I know that the bleach is going to be sitting on there for a little bit longer. Like the hair is really long, so it's going to take a little bit of time to bleach it all. Hopefully that makes sense. So I already have my wig parted off and I'm just going to work in sections. So I'm going from the bottom all the way to the top. I'm not adding it like all the way to the roots. I'm kind of leaving about 1.5 inches space of like roots, and just make sure to apply a very generous amount, add my foils, and then I'll show you guys what the hair looks like once I'm done washing and conditioning it. So I'm all done doing my first process. This is pretty much what the hair is looking like. So far, so good. The hair is still feeling really nice and soft. Before I dry the hair, I'm going to go in with some leave-in conditioner from Cream of Nature. So I'm just going to saturate the hair with that and just comb it through really well using a wide tooth comb. Here's the wig freshly blow dried. I'm going to go ahead and move into my second process. And for this one, I'm going to be using a 20 volume developer. So for this process, instead of going from the back to the front, I went from front to back. So I did part away a small little piece towards the center part, kind of like where I would have my bangs. And I bleached that first because I want that area to be really, really light. So bleaching it first is just going to give it a little bit of extra time to process and everything. Then from there, I'm going to start adding like a really small amount of bleach in a vertical motion on the sides of my wig just to kind of start visualizing where I want the gradient to be. So once I kind of know where I want my bleach to go, I'm going to start sectioning the hair off again and just adding that bleach throughout the rest of the hair. And again, I'm not going all the way to the roots or anything. I'm kind of bringing this part a little bit further down to really create that ombre effect. For my first and second process, I let the bleach sit in the hair for an extra 15 minutes after I was done. But this is what it's looking like after the second process. We are almost there. I just got to do one more and then I think we'll be like right where I needed the wig to be. So I'm going to go in again with 20 volume developer. At this point, you can see the gradient kind of forming really well. So it's a lot easier to kind of decipher where to place the bleach. So that's the reason why you see me working in much larger sections this time. I also don't want the bleach to sit on the hair for too long this round. So I'm pretty much just going to leave it on for like about 10 minutes. And that's pretty much it for the bleaching process, guys. Again, I just made sure to add my foils right after. Then from there, I washed and conditioned and added my leave-in conditioner. I was so happy at this point because this hair took forever to bleach. 3 bleach processes, 2 days. My back was killing me, but the hair looks bomb. I'm so happy with the way that it came out. So now I'm going to start adding some hair dyes. First up, we have the Color Charm Permanent Hair Color from Wella. This is in the shade 8NG or Lightest Beige Blonde. So for this shade, I'm pretty much just going to add this right in between where the hair goes from dark to light. So in the middle of like that gradient that we created, I'm adding that color there to kind of help make the gradient a little bit smoother. It's kind of like almost, it's kind of like transition colors. I don't know. When I was applying it, I was thinking about eyeshadow. It's like when you go from light to dark, you want to add like some sort of transition color in between your shades to kind of help make everything blend like more seamlessly. So I feel like that's what the hair dye was kind of doing. I know it's a weird perspective, but like while I was like adding my hair dyes, I was thinking about eyeshadow and I'm telling myself I need to figure out a way to like make this blend like a lot like more seamless. And then for the ends, I'm going to use the same Wella Color Charm Permanent Hair Color, but I'm using a mixture of 9G Soft Pure Gold and 9NN. That color is just supposed to basically like balance out the warmth in the 9G color, so it's not too golden. So I'm just going to use a mixture of those 2 hair dyes on the ends and just kind of make sure everything is blending really well together. I also use those hair dyes along with 10 volume developer from Wella. After letting those dyes process for a good 20 minutes, I washed everything out and this is pretty much what she's looking like. I'm loving the way that this wig came out. So I'm gonna go back in with my leave-in conditioner and reapply that. Once that leave-in conditioner is like fully saturated in the hair, I'm gonna go in with my blow dryer and just start drying the wig so I can move into styling it. As I was drying the hair, I noticed that my comb wasn't passing through it as smoothly as I'd like to. There was like a few tangles here and there. So I did make sure to give this wig a little trim off camera just to make sure there's no more tangling. Alright guys, so we are all done bleaching and dyeing, which I am so happy about because at this point my feet and my back were hurting. So pretty much all I have left to do is install. I already did my bald cap method off camera, so I'm just going to go in with my Got2b freeze spray and start securing that lace down. So I cut away all that excess lace and now I'm gonna start styling my edges. I'm not gonna do anything crazy with my edges. I'm just gonna do a few swoops here and there. I've been definitely preferring using my edge control over like my wrapping foam these days, mostly because I feel like when I use my wrapping foam, and it's probably because I use a little too much, but every time that I use my wrapping foam, a lot of times it tends to like lift the hairspray that I use to secure the lace. So using my edge tamer, I notice, just kind of helps, you know, allow me to style my edges without having it like lift, if that makes sense. But anyways, I'm just gonna trim away like the baby hairs that I want to style, then use my edge brush to swoop those little baby hairs into place. I am going to be wearing this wig with a center part, so I am going to go in with my hot comb and just further emphasize the part and just make sure everything is laying nice and flat. I did initially curl this hair because I was kind of into like doing curls, but it didn't really look the way that I wanted it to. I don't know, like I suck at curling hair. So I just went ahead and went in with my flat iron and just decided to go straight with the style. And that is pretty much it for this hair tutorial, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this look. I am so loving the way that this wig came out. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and click that little bell if you want to get a notification anytime that I upload. Thank you again for watching, guys. I love you. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.